Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC. Between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, go!
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Got it. Ready?
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Milton back to throw. And let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd down, run by Hubbard. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, break.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return for the defense that since they needed the big play, and they found it.
He gets 4 yards on the carry, and that's going to leave him just a yard out on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, sack.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Here we go. 65 cat, 65 cat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milton now on 3rd down. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
18 Cardinal, 18.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. 2nd and very short, looking to pass. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Playing with Achane here out of the gun. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears break the tie here in the first. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
The Panthers take over first and 10. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Out of the shotgun, they give to Hubbard. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Ready?
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. They got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing.
He's off to the races. Now he's past the 25. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 1-point game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Achane from the pistol. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long. Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Miller waiting on it. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. On the move, headed right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Check, check, ready? 70, 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Gonna get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up third and 5.
From the gun on third down. the first and more. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10, it's Hubbard. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here we go, here we go.
Play fake, it's Milton. He throws a bullet to the second. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. That's the first down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
19, 18. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Carolina in punt formation. Back deep, it's Kevontae Turpin. Fields this at the 19. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, but it certainly wasn't.
A pickup of 17. And it'll be 1st down Bears. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Achane, a first down carry. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Putting a receiver in motion. Second down pass play coming. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
And that will not be enough for a first down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Milton now. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Hits him on the in route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert and stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a short gain. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
19, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
Fourth down, pass coming. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point.
Fitzgerald on for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game.
Panthers 41.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is Kupp, left side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Moore with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get it complete.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. He's going deep down this big gain downfield. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, sometimes there's nothing you can do but throw your hands up and stare at the ground, partner. He knew he was beat deep, and there was nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, and this is one of those just killers, right? These spot fouls, it's fuel for an offense. Often leads to points with a big explosive play like this, and it could be a morale killer for his defense.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, looking to throw. Finds his back, Achane. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and netted some positive yards.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Achane has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. They'll try and punch it in, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears bump the lead up to 13 points. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Nothing out of the pistol here. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Breaks the tackle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Dose of the hurry up here. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. Ready.
Design quarterback run here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Up the middle, Hubbard. A nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, team, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. I'll throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
from the gun on 3rd down. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready?
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going right side, Dowdle with it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Okay, the old vernacular was hybrid. The new age vocabulary, it's positionless. And you're seeing it across so many sports. When you've got an athlete, you just want to put him on the field in any position to make a play, like he just did right in the middle of it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 70.
Here's Milton. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Ready?
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Fires right away, but incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. It's 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal.
Third. Here we go.
Drawing up the design keeper. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Fullback trying to power it across. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Let's go.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers come through to tie it in the 4th. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Panthers 35, Bears 34.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. Things going well so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Trailing by one score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
They'll throw it here on first. Here's a screen for Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got a man left. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route. They get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow the lead to 7. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers grow their lead to 8. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Achane up the middle. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achane, who's in some pain. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They kick the running back in motion. Takes the 2nd down snap. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Lasers this. They connect on the deep shot. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
To throw here on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd down now. They need 7. Throwing from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Going ground on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. They're going to try and throw it here. Headed out right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears down by only 2 in the fourth.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. The inside give to Dowdle. Oh, he lost the football. And the Bears have it. There he goes, right sideline. He cuts it left. There's room to run. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead.
Well, if this winds up holding as your game winner, and I almost hope it does. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. But I just love what it illustrates. The want-to from this defense to go and finish. Anytime, anywhere, anyone. You don't know when that big play's coming, but you got to deliver, and they just did.
The Bears will line up for the
back to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And he'll get it up to the 44. Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did. And he simply has to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And the Panthers first
Here we
down.
go, here we go.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
4 yards on the pickup, and that's gonna leave him with third and 3.
They may be a dying breed in the NFL, but this is why fullbacks will continue to be used by some teams each and every year. Those bigger bodies, they're almost always good for a positive gain, or someone can drag them down.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Going down on a run. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him, held him to minimal yardage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He'll look to throw it. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw. We'll have the first down and even more. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's the give to Dowdle. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. There's Dowdle again. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expect...
And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Setting up to pass. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it.